his rivalry zone.
After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. To throw, it's Dunlap. Forced out of the pocket. The throw. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. So now it's second and long. Hands it off. Running to Green. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Clemson!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's White. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Now rolling to the left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's Dunlap. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab, it's White. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Quarterback moving. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And he hauls it in inside the 30. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. There he goes! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put 6 on the board.
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Dunlap. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Caught near the sticks, it's Golden. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Staley.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering the hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get
caught near the sticks. It's White. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Touchdown, Clemson! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires downfield. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. It's Dunlap. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the... Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Now he's looking into the middle. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Golden.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
To the air on second down. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. In the red area, it's Overton. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give from the gun. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points.
Lots of running room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs.
Touchdown, Tiger! And the pummeling has started. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get...
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Dropping back, it's Dunlap. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Turning on the Jets. Headed to the end zone. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Dunlap. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Man, the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They put the first points on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Staley. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Tiger. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then have.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dunlap. He uncorks one deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Reels it in down the left side. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll take another shot here. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Clemson. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Tiger. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can...
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to pass, it's Dunlap. Now adjusting. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback on the move, still looking. A strike downfield. And he will score! Touchdown, Clemson!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Staley. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. He's now over 200 yards from scrimmage, joining the likes of Clemson legends Sammy Watkins and Mike Williams.
And when you think of those guys, you think of big plays. I mean, guys that could hit home runs.
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the...
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football, and David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over the yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of... Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and 10.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Back to pass. It's Dunlap. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a...
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Dunlap. A little screen to the running back. Spins away from the defense. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On the run, deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a...
He wants to go deep. Breaks it inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Dunlap. Floating away. He's not afraid to go deep. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Back to throw, it's Dunlap. Here's a heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it set up on the outside. Made a defender miss. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Oh, he's got it into the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. Makes one man miss. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run.
He's loose. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Dunlap. Gets it to him on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He gets gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Now the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. He'll put a lot of space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Pulled down for the tackle.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are...
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Dunlap. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's White. Lowers those pads. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Might be looking to run. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Clemson.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Dunlap. Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Trying Looking to set up the screen. Wide open spaces. It's a seam wide open. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Dunlap. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Oh, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. To the air on first down. Keeps looking downfield. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A great catch and run for 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Dunlap. Steps away. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throwing on the run. It's caught. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The throw. This time it's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Lets it fly. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't really.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill? And
got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Dunlap. He's going to fire deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and, man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
Man, that's how you like it. Forget the close games. Forget the heartbreakers. This play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.